Hello, Shakerites, Varsity hockey fans. We sincerely apologize for the technical difficulties here at the BAM Arena, the Brunswick Auto Mart Arena. There, Nico Daenerys freezes this one up, and we have a face-off over to his left side. So far, 0-0 is your score. 10:54 left to go in period number one. Ryan Lenahan has taken the face-off, and it'll go right behind the net of Nico Daenerys. And yes, that is right, Daenerys is getting the start here today. Here it's along the boards to Joey Moore. Joey Moore pickpocketed by 21. We are right up against these boards due to the poor connection over in the top of the stands. And once again, our sincerest apologies. Over along the boards, Benincasa keeps it in. Moore tries to move it up with the help of Lenahan. He'll take a shot. It'll go wide. It's also a bit elevated to bank off the glass. Along the boards, once again a battle for puck possession. It's a 2v2, eventually a 3v2 advantage. Sylvania, they will dump it down the ice as they get numbers and take over puck possession. However, it will be an icing. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Alamar. Once again, we know this is not at all ideal, but we're doing what works here at this arena out in Strongsville, Ohio. Here, faceoff is taken over by Sylvania. They're moving it forward. 16 bumped off the play. Good defense by Richard. Here's a shot from 16, low percentage. He was along the goal line. And an easy save from Nico Daenerys. Face-off was taken by Colin Arth, but won by the Wildcats of Sylvania Northview. 16 trying to bank it off the boards to the point. Oh, it was tipped and it hit the post, just barely misses the mark. Shaker just trying to clear it. Eventually they will do so. For the moment, the forward line is Arth, it's Hunter, and it is number 16, Aiden Salmon. The defensive pairing at the moment, that first line, it's going to be Richard and Garnett. Moving it in, it's number 16. He's up against Hunter, but he will work it in as Hunter was playing the man, not the puck. Now it's Mayhew skating it up at the red line of center ice. He's going up against number 16. Now can he center it himself? He'll take a shot, and a good save by the goaltender in black and yellow. So that is our uniform matchup here today. Sylvania in all black with yellow accents. Those are their school colors, just like the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Boston Bruins, and then the Red Raiders. I like the Detroit Red Wings, that classic white and red look. Here, right off the face-off, it'll take a couple bounces right back to the goaltender, and we, once again, away to face-off. Thanks again for tuning in. We know the camera work will not be 100% ideal here as we continue this game moving forward, but, ooh, big hit behind the net. Good work from Sylvania. Will they get the opportunity to clear off the contact? Not yet. There's a big hit laid by the captain, number 5, Sammy Gerber, on that one. Now looking for a loose puck. Nothing doing. Now here's a center to Mayhew. And a great save from the goaltender. My goodness, what a play. Shaker with the best chance so far, but they just missed the mark. Great opportunity for the Red Raiders to take the lead early, but no can do, says the man in the crease, and we still have a scoreless game. 0-0 with 8:43 to go. Now here in the corner to the right of that goaltender. Trying to go over to the corner to the left of the goaltender, but it'll miss the mark. Sylvania will clear it out to the neutral zone. It's going to be Mayhew to pick it up. That's Cam Mayhew. He's working with Kalergis on the defensive side of things. The forward pair, that forward trio, that trio of juniors. It's Moore, it's Lenahan, and it's Kiltz. And Moore is going to track it down in the corner. He's against number 13. 13 will work his magic, trying to clear it off the glass, but instead, just a bit too elevated. It'll go off the netting, and that is out of play. 8:04 left to go. Face-off taken over by Shaker, looking for a chance, was Kilt. Nothing doing. He was looking for the rebound off of Lenahan's blast. Braden White can't keep it in, but he will take a man down. Now here's a rush. Number 44 has it, trying to center it, but I believe they call this one offside. That was close. Almost a great chance for the men in black and yellow to take the lead early, but Shaker also has had their chances. Neither team has converted. Now the defensive pairing, a freshman and a junior, McGinnis and White. We've got that third line of forwards out as well. Ian Hunter acting as the left wing. On the right, it's going to be Salmon. And the man working the center, that freshman, getting the start on the third line. It's still Colin Arth. Good work by McGinnis to get it back for the Raiders. Arth is taken down to the ice. No call. It was a bit of a late hit, but nothing doing. 15 on the contact. Now here's White behind the net. He'll bank it off the boards. It'll take an awkward bounce off the corner, and it won't get to his Red Raider teammate. Now, here's a great chance created by the freshman Arth. He'll wrap this one around the boards, looking to get it to Salmon. Salmon will pick it up, but he's under pressure by 8. He's sent up against the boards as number 19 will pick it up along the boards and dump it down for number 9 in the neutral zone. He'll work it in. Now Daenerys diving out in front of him. I believe that was a center pass to number 8. But instead it took a bounce right into the crease for Daenerys, and he just dove right on that. Threw the leather down, and now we await the face-off. 6:56 left to go in period number 1. Thank you very much for joining us. My name is Vaughn Ullum here from the Brunswick Auto Mart Arena in Strongsville, Ohio. The face-off, won by Sylvania once again. It's another corner to the right of Daenerys. We're on the Shaker defensive zone nearest to our camera. Brokaw just trying to clear it out, and he will do so. I believe he was looking to Gerber, but instead he hits Mayhew. Now a pass to Gerber. He'll take a shot, looking for a rebound. Chance was Mayhew. Just won't get to him. Great defensive work. The stick out in front will just poke it away and up against the board. Sylvania, can they clear it now? They cannot just yet. Gerber keeps it in, but a second effort will take it out. Now a delayed offsides. Everyone touches up. Behind the net of the Sylvania defensive zone. It will send it all the way down the ice. It's going to be the freshman Richard getting there first. He's taken down to the ice. It's number 8 against Richard. And now it's sent up to the point. Here's a shot. Brokaw blocks it. Now he's getting physical with a Wildcat at the blue line. No call. They're letting him play physical here at the Padua Holiday Tournament, but now it seems as though we've got a call. And this one here is going to be a roughing call. It's going to be on number 7 of Northview, and for the moment, the scoreboard says 5 minutes. Not exactly sure that's the case. I suppose we'll see you in 2 minutes. Very well, might have been a major, but now the man in stripes is checking with the scorer's table. They take down the penalty off the scoreboard, and now we're down to a minor. That's rather unfortunate if you're Shaker. Moore to take the face-off. He will lose it to number 19. Trying to keep it at the point was Garnett. He cannot do so. Brokaw will skate it back into the corner behind the net of Daenerys. He's got it. Will he lead the rush? He will not. He'll send it to Captain Quentin Garnett. He'll go to his co-captain, Sammy Gerber. He'll take a shot as he's sent into the boards, and in doing so, I believe it hit a stick in front, and it'll head up and into the netting. We are out of play. Into the corner to the left of the goaltender. You've got 5:26 left to go in period number 1. 1:40 left to go on number 7's roughing penalty. The faceoff moves from the left of the goaltender to his right. Now their face-off taken over by Shaker. Garnett looking for a blast. He does not find a lane to shoot. Gerber will send it cross ice. Brokaw will pick it up. Does it exit the zone? It does not, just barely. Now Moore is looking for a shot. He whiffs upon it. 16, can he clear it out? He cannot. Garnett gets there just in time. Does Gerber have a lane to shoot? He does. He'll take it. And it's great save once again by the Sylvania Northview goaltender. Northview keeping this one a good game. It's really credit to the man in the crease, as he has made some incredible saves. We remember that centering pass over to Mayhew just a couple minutes ago. Here's a shot by Brokaw looking for a tip. Out in front was Lenahan. He can't get anything good off of it. It's more into the corner. He'll leave it for his captain, Gerber, and once again we go captain to captain Garnett along the boards. Back to Gerber. Now it's cleared out. Just passing a bit too much. No shots. No quality shots have been taken so far, except for that Sammy Gerber one up against the blue line. In the neutral zone, Sylvania gets it right back and clears it out. It hits off of a stick, and out of play we go once again. 4:32 left to go in this first period of play. Thank you very much for joining us here in Strongsville, Ohio. 46 seconds left to go on the roughing penalty committed by number 7 of the men in black and yellow. We're still scoreless. Can Shaker convert in the final seconds of their power play? Trying to send it down the ice will not work. Friendly fire. It hits off of a skate of one of the Northview players, but a second attempt will get it down the ice. It's to Cole Richard. The freshman holds it behind the net of Daenerys, his goaltender starting today. Now Kiltz just cannot receive the pass cleanly. Sylvania takes it right back, dumps it down. Daenerys will exit his crease, leave it to the freshman defenseman, and now we'll do it right again. Or we'll do it over again, excuse me. Richard moving it forward. Along the boards, can he get there first behind the net? Great hustle by the freshman, who will come out of it. It's a 2v2, 2 Raiders, 2 Wildcats. Shaker comes out of it, looking for a centering pass was on her. No one was home. Now here it's Kiltz trying to keep it in. He does originally, and the whole team comes to his aid as it's Mayhew leaving it inside of the blue line as well. Number 7 did join the play. The power play is, the penalty kill is officially killed. Great chance out in front, as I believe that was Ryan Kiltz to bury it, as it just bounced his direction. Good patience from the junior, and he'll just hang on to it for just a couple seconds. He'll wait up, and he will send it into the back of the net. Great work by the junior, number 4. And there we go. They couldn't capitalize on the power play, but just moments after, they do find the scoreboard. It's 1-0. Shaker is on top. This is a period-by-period points tournament. And so, if Shaker keeps this score the way it is at the end of the period, they will get a point that goes to their scoring. That's how it goes. If two teams tie, two teams tie on a period, they split the point. 1/2 goes to each team, and whoever wins gets 2 points. If it is a tie at the end of the game, 1 point goes to each. So 5 points are up for grab in each game. Here it's up to the point. Garnett looking for a blast. It was off target. It was wide to the left side. Now looking for a centering pass. And my goodness, Shaker has all the momentum at the moment. They come in as underdogs. There's a pass that goes nowhere. Nico Daenerys flies out of his crease, gets snowed by number 9. As he makes a harsh stop. Daenerys should be all right. 2:52 to go in this first period. Shaker up by 1.
Go, Leonard!
Lenahan to take the face-off. He's to Nico Daenerys' left side. Can he win this face-off? The referee just can't seem to get out of the way. Shaker will exit out of the zone with it, but it goes right to Northview. They'll dump it down the ice and into the corner. It's with Kalergis. Kalergis wraps it around looking to Kiltz. He is the lone goal scorer in this game. Whiff shot, looking for a second chance. It's blocked. And now here we go. It's Joey Moore skating it forward along that left side, looking for a tip. Once again was Kilt, but he just cannot bury it there. In the neutral zone, turned right back over. It's Cam Mayhew to move it forward off the backhand. It's poked away from him. And now back to Kalergis we go. Along the boards to Kilt. It was not in his reach along the boards. And it'll go as an icing. 2:09 to go in the first. We'll see where the face-off will lie. Again, a rather surprising thing to see Daenerys getting the start in the first game of a tournament, because it's typically the junior, Michael Better, but he is on the bench, and we'll see if he gets the start against Olentangy Berlin tomorrow morning. Our apologies, we will not be covering that game tomorrow, as I have personal matters to attend to. So our apologies. However, we will be back for the 8:40 game tomorrow. That is a late game for Shaker. They will be going up against the Trojans of Findlay High School. Shakers faced them twice. They have lost twice. However, that last game against Findlay was definitely a competitive matchup. That was a part of the Bowling Green State University tournament. Here, Lenahan working it up the right side. Looking for a centering pass over to Kilt. Once again, that lone goal scorer, as it just bounced his way, and great patience from the junior allowed him to tally one on the scoreboard. Good bounce, takes it right to Benincasa. Now to Moore. Moore sending it up. It's with Ryan Lenahan. Good stick work, good patience from him as well in the neutral zone, but eventually just too many jerseys of black and yellow will swarm him, and it goes back in Northview possession. But now here it's Mayhew. He's out there with that first line of offense, or at least he will be as Moore hops off. The captain, Sammy Gerber, in replacement. Will Brokaw out there as a forward as well. The defensive pairing, currently Kalergis and Garnett. Here we're going defenseman to defenseman. Garnett didn't see it coming his way. It was off the boards, but they will keep it inside of the zone. There, Kalergis keeping it in. He's bumped off the puck, and it's just offsides, just barely. The team has to touch up in the neutral zone. We got 35 seconds left to go in period number one. Shakers more than likely looking for the period win in these dying seconds of the first. We'll see if they can do just that and just take the point by themselves. And now, ooh, rough call to number 13, Will Brokaw. And we're not exactly sure if it was a roughing or an interference. Not exactly sure what the call would have been. But regardless, it's 2 minutes on Will Brokaw. Now Northview has a chance to tie this one up at one apiece. Good awareness by Nico Daenerys. He lays the leather on it, and we await a face-off. 8 seconds left to go. Daenerys has most definitely been growing as a goaltender. He just looks a lot more confident in the crease. And that's what you like to see from the senior goaltender on this roster. 22 at the point. Now we go cross ice. Great lane to shoot. Good save by Daenerys. It was a bit too late, but might as well note that Daenerys, once again, is looking rather confident and rather slick in between those two pipes as we get started. So through 15, Shaker will earn their first point of this Padua Holiday Tournament. They lead 1-0, and once again, if you win a period, you get a point for the scoring that eventually determines where we will end up on the Sunday slot. So we head into our first intermission. Shaker up by 1. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. We still have 30 more minutes to go here in Strongsville, Ohio. Hello, Shakerheads Varsity Hockey fans. Once again, we do sincerely apologize for our unideal camera angle, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and that's what we are faced with here in Strongsville, Ohio at the Brunswick Auto Mart Arena. For the moment, Shaker still on the penalty kill for another minute and 49 seconds. And the referees are waiting on something. Not exactly sure what, but it's something. We are. Oh, I don't believe the scorers table attendees were here. But now they are here. So, 15 minutes back up on the clock. We are set for our middle frame. And Will Brokaw's penalty is still yet to be killed. And Shaker sends this one down. Shaker 0 for 1 on the power play, but just moments after their power play time expired, they did bury it, courtesy of Ryan Kiltz, the junior, with great patience. He held on to it against that right post, held it to the left post, and sent it behind the net. Or, excuse me, in the back of the net of number 30, the goaltender for Sylvania here today. Number 25 working it up. Ooh, good steal by Sammy Gerber. Can he stick with it? He cannot. Mayhew sends it behind the net of number 30. And now Sylvania will get back to work. A minute left on Brokaw's penalty. 14-10 left to go in the second period of play. Thank you very much for joining us. My name is Vaughn All. Hope you are enjoying this just as much as we are. Here's a centering pass that will connect. And now Shaker takes it the other way. It's Mayhew. He's going one-on-one against another man. Backhand shot and a good chance created by Connor Mayhew. Number 16 working in. He'll take a shot and a good block by Kalergis, the assistant captain defenseman. Here's a shot by number 7. Good block from Lenahan that time. Can Shaker clear it? Not just yet. Here's another chance. Number 27 looking for a shot. Nothing doing as Kalergis dumps it back down. Good penalty kill work from your Red Raiders. Now we go cross ice. Number 7, we go back where it came from to 16, and he'll skate it up from the left side of the ice. He'll work inside the blue line. Shot made, and that goes wide. Nico Daenerys for the moment holding on to a solid performance in net. And we'll see if that continues. Here we're all the way up to Will Brokaw. He'll take a shot and a good save by number 30 of the men in black and yellow. Shaker with the momentum right after that, what seemed like the 5-minute mark, or excuse me, the 10-minute mark remaining in the first period. Shaker has just really been on a roll against this 8th in the state team. Shaker 12th in the state, so they are definitely coming in as underdog, especially with how their unfortunate run in the Thornton Park tournament did turn out. Here's Ian Hunter working against number 22. 22 goes to 7. Great chance by Salmon, just couldn't stick with it. Delayed offside, Salmon touches up. Arth on this line as well. Hunter will hop off. And now Salmon's helmet pops off. But he will collect himself. He is all right. The whistle does blow. But we do continue. Face-off will be right outside the blue line. It'll be to number 30's left side. 12:35 to go in the second period of play. 1-0 is your score. Shaker is on top. They have 1 point already in the scoring of this tournament. Once again, it's a period-by-period scoring tournament, and that means every single period you win, you get 1 point. And if you win the game, you get 2. And if you don't win a period, it's split in a half. And if you don't win the game and it's a tie, 1 point goes to each side. Along the boards, Brokaw looking to send it up. Oh, just out of reach of Connor Mayhew. Mayhew, the only sophomore on this Red Raider varsity squad. 12 minutes left to go in the second period. The puck lies behind the net of Nico Daenerys. Well, Brokaw trying to dump this one down. 10 keeps it in. Landing on his knee to use his hand to keep it in. It's in the corner. Now worked behind the net of Daenerys. Now it's to his left side. Up to the point. Number 19 looking for a shot. He doesn't have one. To 10. 10 can't receive the pass cleanly and is forced to wrap it around the boards right as he gets the puck. Now behind the net, Sylvania Northview really working to keep this puck possession as their own. Number 14 into the corner. Sends it back to the point. 22. Does he have a lane to shoot? And he'll just lazily send it up front, trying to get it into the crease, I suppose, but just not exactly a high percentage chance. Will Brokaw dumps this one down, and we await a face-off after the icing. That second line of Red Raider offense is back out. The trio of juniors, it's Kiltz, it's Lenahan, and it's Moore. The defensive pairing is currently Kalergis, and I believe that's Cam Mayhew. Face-off won by Sylvania. Shot whiffed on. Can Lenahan work to get it out? He cannot. The one to end up doing it is Ryan Kiltz. Once again, that lone goal scorer for the Red Raiders. At the point, Shaker keeps it in. Good work by Kiltz and Mayhew. Remember, this is Cam Mayhew, not Connor Mayhew. And with the tip of the stick, that one heads up into the netting, and we await a face-off as that one's out of play. Once again, we do apologize for the camera angle at the corner. No connection was supporting us at the Brunswick Auto Mart Arena, so we had to make do with what we had. Here's Kiltz working it forward. He'll send it back up to the point. Here's a shot, and looking for a tip in front was Lenahan, but it'll go wide. 16 dumps it in. Will that hit off the netting? Just barely misses it. Now Moore takes it out of the scuffle along the boards. Back around the boards we go. Will Moore take it out? Yes, he will. He has a chance. He's taking it off the left wing. Cross-ice pass just will not get to Ryan Kiltz. Good idea by Joey Moore, but the connection just was not there. Here's number 17. Good steal in the neutral zone. He'll center it over to 6. 6 takes one shot. Oh, my. Great awareness by Nico Daenerys. Didn't think he'd get a shot off as he was falling down to the ice, but get a shot he did, and Daenerys was ready. .56 left to go in this second period of play. Shaker up, but only by a lone goal. 1-0 is your score. Point to point we go. Number 2 tries his luck at a shot. It's way too elevated. It's up and off the glass. Now into the corner. Can they get it back up to the point? No, they cannot. It's Will Brokaw with the puck. Oh, rough hit along the boards. But he seems to be okay. He gets back up now. Puck bounced right into the crease for number 30 to take. And Sammy Gerber getting a little chippy with one of those Northview players. But as the captain, he will lay it off. The junior trio back out. It's Lenahan taking the face-off to the left side of number 30. Great kick on to his stick off the face-off, looking for a centering pass. No one's there, but here's Quentin Garnett. Tries a shot, just goes wide. Great chance there by the Raiders. Good play by Ryan Lenahan to get it in Red Raider possession in the first place. Behind the net, number 21 holds it for the men of black and yellow. Here's a blast from number 2. Great save by Daenerys once again. 1-0 remains your score. Shaker on top. Here's a chance by number 9. Who's got the puck? It's along the boards up to the point for number 7. He'll try a shot. I believe that hit a man in the traffic. Here's another chance. That once again cannot get through the traffic. It's Ryan Lenahan holding on to it. Behind the net. He'll skate it out. And eventually up past the red line of center ice. And now that'll be a delayed offsides on Shaker. They'll touch up in the neutral zone. But as they do so, Sylvania will get the puck back in their own possession. Number 2 hangs on to it. Now sending it down the ice. Number 21 will send it behind the net of Daenerys. Shaker looking to extend their lead. Once again, they are the underdogs in this matchup. So taking a 2-goal lead would go a long way, especially right now in the period-by-period scoring tournament. This one's sent around the boards behind the net of number 30. Now it's with number 10. Number 10 sends it up, kept in by Salmon. For the moment, the forwards out here right now, Hunter, Lenahan, and Salmon, the defensive pairing, Cam Mayhew and Kalergis. Here, cross-ice pass to 24. And that's just barely offsides. 7:48 left to go in the second period of play. Thank you very much for joining us in Strongsville, Ohio. Off the face-off, 19 dumps it in. Behind the net, Shaker tries to wrap it around the boards. Once again, great play by Hunter. Can he take it out? No, 19 keeps it in with a shot. And that hit a stick of a Red Raider in the lane. Shaker really struggling to take it out of the zone. Here's another chance, and Daenerys, once again, right on top of it, but that was quite close. 7:24 to go in the second. Here in Strongsville, so far, 4 games have been played. Padua, the host of the tournament, played first against St. Charles. They won that 4-2. Here's a shot. Once again, a glove save by Daenerys. He's looking good. The second game was St. Edward's against Upper Arlington. Eds won that one 2-1. St. John's played Liberty. Liberty won that 5-3. The defending state champions are Olentangy Liberty. And then the last game that was played was University School and Findlay University School, who faced Liberty in the state finals. Won that against Findlay 4-2. Here it's Salmon. He'll center it over to Arth. Arth can't keep it with him. He's bumped off the play. Ian Hunter to center it, and that can't get through the skate of the man in black in front. And now Sylvania takes it the other way. 17 goes to 16. 16 working around Kalergis. He'll stick with him, and instead he can't really take a quality shot off. He'll just dump it into the corner for 17 to take. And there's a low percentage shot. Daenerys hugging that left post will take it with ease. And now 6:35 left to go. Northview will get right back to the action. Behind the net, picked up by Cam Mayhew. Wraps it around the boards and right to a Wildcat. Shaker struggling to clear it out and set something up on the other side of the ice. Here's a shot. Good save by Daenerys. Good second effort. And it looks as though we might have a penalty called on Shaker. And now that one soars over the zone. Not exactly sure who that hit. 6 minutes left to go. We play on as the referee continues to have his arm above his head. Has Shaker not touched up yet? Apparently not, but now finally we get the touch. It was Gerber, the man to touch it, and we'll see who is called on the penalty. 27? It was 27, the freshman Cam Mayhew. And he will be in the box for 2. .555 to go in the second. Shaker up by 1. They have this 1-goal cushion, but it's looking a little thin as they are struggling to clear it out of the zone. But, as I say, this Quentin Garnett dumps this one all the way down. And, Captain Sammy Gerber is going to get there first. He's going to hold it up along the boards. He's looking to Brokaw, who had a chance at a shorthanded play. Those two connected for a shorthanded goal earlier in the season. I believe that was a part of the Rocky River tournament. But no such magic there. Along the board, Sammy Gerber tries to lay the body on 22. Won't exactly go the way he plans. Now that's down the ice. Will that be an icing? It will be. Rough start for Northview as they begin their power play. And now 1:26 left on that power play. So far, the 3 leaders of this tournament with the 4 points are Padua, University School, and Olentangy Liberty. We'll see if Shaker can join those three schools with a 4-point performance of their own here today. Here Northview sends this to 17. 17 was looking right back to 25, and they're just killing a bit of clock on their own. A minute 15 to go on their power play. But maybe they're just cooking up something good on their own side of the ice. 16 moving forward. Backhand to forehand, he dumps it in. Right to Benincasa. Benincasa with authority, dumps it around the boards. It goes right over the stick of number 25. Good hustle by Mayhew, pressuring the goalie to get out of his crease. And now in the neutral zone, Shaker barely letting Northview pass. They're a great steal, this time by Richard. Does he have a shot? Yes, he does. Good save. Rebound given up, but he can't take another chance at a shot. 30 seconds left to go. Mayhew sticking with it behind the boards. No tripping call there as he's taken down to his knees. 4:15 left to go in the second period. My goodness, Shaker with one heck of a penalty kill. But now here comes 16 the other way. A man in black and yellow. He works around the freshman Richard, but now he has no choice but to send it to the corner. Can Shaker clear it out? Not just yet. 6 seconds left to go on the power play. Great work by number 13, Will Brokaw. Can he get there first? He's taken down to the ice, and we get a penalty. Great work by Will Brokaw, and nothing new from number 13. And they're going to call it an interference, and rightfully so. This man is just a fun player to watch. Number 13, Will Brokaw. And he's the one that had that 5-goal game against Holy Name in the home opener. And so far, he has just really made an impact on this Shaker Heights hockey squad right here. Here's Brokaw on a shot. Looking for a rebound chance was Lenahan. It's still loose. And now it's behind the net. Looking to center it out was Lenahan. He'll send it back. Brokaw had it one time. Here's another chance. Sending it out in front. It just goes loose. 21 will dump it down off the backhand. Shaker with all kinds of momentum right now. 100 seconds left to go on their power play. So far, they can't seem to continue to move it forward, as in the neutral zone, 10 sends it right back where it came from, into the Red Raider defensive zone. 3:10 left to go in the second period of play. If neither team scores in the final minutes of the second, the point of the period will be split in half. Woo! Take a breather, ladies and gentlemen. 3:04 to go in the second. Shaker still has a minute 18 to go on their power play. But since that first rush, or that first possession, you could say, not much has been going on offense on that power play. In the corner to the right side of Daenerys. Now it's taken over by Brokaw. Brokaw will leave it to Gerber. Now to Moore. Moore dumps it back to Brokaw. Brokaw all the way down the ice. He was looking at Lenahan. Quentin Garnett in chase with Joey Moore. And the body laid down by Joey Moore. And they're going to call Joey Moore on a penalty. And they call it head contact, which is a tough blow on the Red Raiders. That'll make it 4-on-4 hockey for the time being. It'll be 55 seconds of that even 4-on-4. 2:41 left to go in the second period. Shaker still holds that 1-goal lead. And we will see what they do here right off the draw. Shaker trying to clear it out. A shot goes wide. Sylvania in control of it. 25 with a blast, and that goes wide. I believe that hit a man in the lane. Garnett wrapping this one back around. It's with Kalergis. Kalergis trying to get it up to Hunter. They used to be co-defensemen, but now Hunter has been acting as a forward. Hunter to Garnett. Garnett up to Mayhew. Mayhew's got a chance to move it forward. Great work. Moves it to his backhand. Now here's a shot. And trying to tip it over was Ian Hunter. But nothing doing. And now that almost turned out to be a breakaway for number 8. But great stick work by the Raiders to keep that from being the case. 10 seconds until the men of black and yellow do have a power play of their own, and now they're in stride the other way, and they're going to get their man out of the box in just a moment. Oh, late call on offsides, but Shaker is definitely going to take it. Now 2 seconds left, a 4-on-4, then it's going to be Northview with 1:06 of power play time. Keep in mind we got 1:49 left on the second period. At the face-off, 25 struggling to move it forward, but move it forward he does. Now we're over to a power play for Sylvania. Rough hit behind the net of Daenerys, and now bad pass, and it goes out. Chasing it down with Sammy Gerber, and he's pressuring to get the puck possession back, and in the corner now. He's up against 17. 17 moves it back to 25, and now Northview has sound possession of it. They'll move it forward. Gerber out there with Brokaw. That's the forward pairing on the 5-on-4. The current defensive pairing. Oh, there's a shot. And a good glove save by Nico Daenerys once again. That was hot off the stick, but Daenerys with a good glove save. He's looking great once again in between the pipes. Ever since that Bowling Green shutout against the Olentangy Braves High School, or excuse me, Olentangy High School, they were the Braves. I mean, Nico Daenerys has been playing well, playing a lot more confident, as I mentioned earlier. Here's a shot. And, oh, that one just goes wide. Shaker just looking to clear it out. 20 seconds left on Joey Moore's head hit penalty. Northview keeps control of it. A pass goes awry. Brokaw's going to move it forward, and now he'll just dump it in as he enters into the neutral zone. 5 seconds left to go on the penalty as Shaker goes for some changes. Now Moore is out of the box. And the trio of juniors now back out. The defensive pairing, Garnett and Kalergis. Can anyone get a shot off and potentially either tie this one up or double the lead of this game in the dying seconds? In the corner to the right of Daenerys. Now it'll be behind his net. Shaker just really playing to keep this a one-goal game at the moment. Northview moves it forward. 10 seconds left to go. It's on the stick of Ryan Kiltz. Does he have a shot at him? Here's it we go. And that's right on the crest of the Northview jersey. Number 30. The goaltender on both sides of the ice, Nico Daenerys, going to hop off so Shaker gets an extra attacker. They're playing it a little risky with 5 seconds left to go, but again, it is very, very unlikely that Northview gets a goal with 5 seconds left to go in the period. Ryan Lenahan to take the face-off. And he will win it back to Garnett. To Mayhew. Shot. And that goes wide, and that will take us to the end of period number 2. Good last-second chance there by Shaker, just not able to capitalize. They will split the point on the second period, but Shaker still holds on to the 1-0 lead as we head in to the second intermission. Thank you very much for tuning in. This has been a great one to watch if you are a Shaker fan. This has really been the best performance by Shaker hockey so far this season, and it's also been a great performance by the man in the crease, and that's Nico Daenerys. He has been keeping this a tight game, and so far he has kept it scoreless for Sylvania Northview. We'll see if that remains the case, but for the moment, Shaker is up by 1 as we head in to this second intermission. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ola. We will see you for the final 15. Hello, Shaker Heights varsity hockey fans. Welcome back. We are here for the final 15 minutes, and after the face-off, Shaker has control of it, and we'll see if Shaker can keep their lead at 1-0. For the moment, Shaker has 1.5 points through these 2 periods. Keep in mind, this is the way this tournament is scored. If they win the 3rd period, they get another point. If they keep it the way it is and just win, they will get 2 more. Oh, but there's a goal. How did that one go through? This is something that Shaker really needs to continue to do. Just take shots. And this is high school hockey. You will get some get through the 5-hole. It'll end up going bar down. Random goals. But that's what you need from this high school squad. And there you go. Will Brokaw will tap one into the back of the net. And Shaker is up 2-0. How about that? Shaker, a big underdog. They're 12th in the state. Sylvania Northview, 8th in the state. And they have really been doing well over the past years. Shaker opened up their season last year on the road in Sylvania Northview at the Tam O'Shanter. And my goodness, definitely the coldest ice arena out in Sylvania. 2-0 is your score. Shaker now on top after they just doubled their lead with the assistance of Will Brokaw. Killer just off the boards, looking to move it up to Ryan Kiltz. He can't receive it cleanly. Now trying to move it up. Ooh, nothing doing. If Shaker keeps the score the way it is, they will be the leaders of the scoring heading in to the Saturday slate with 4.5 points. So far, only 3 teams have 4. And in the corner, number 8 trying to wrap it around the boards. Nothing doing. Shaker will dump this one down the ice. This will be an icing on the Red Raiders. But how about Nico Daenerys? A surprise that he ended up as the starter of this Padua Holiday Tournament. But today he is the starter of this Padua Holiday Tournament over the junior Michael Better. And so far, it's a 2-0 game, and he has continued to lay down the donut on the scoreboard for the men in black and yellow, these Wildcats of Northview. Behind the net, Kalergis sends the man into the boards. It's number 6. We are very up close. Once again, we know this camera angle is not ideal. The connection pretty shaky here at the Brunswick Auto Mart Arena. It used to be the OBM Arena, but they have renamed it to the Brunswick Auto Mart Arena. Number 27, Cam Mayhew banks it off the glass. Great keeping by number 10, but it's just barely off. Or excuse me, it was a hand pass. 13:06 to go. Shaker up by a pair. 2-0 is your score. And Shaker just really having a day against these Wildcats. Number 19 will skate back into the Sylvania zone, now up to 13. 13 goes cross ice. 16. Braden White wins the rush there. Off the boards, he'll wrap it around to Ian Hunter. Ian Hunter can't move it past the blue lines. Northview keeps it in. That one sky high and into the corner. We go. 16 sends it back right where it came from into that corner for 17. Can Braden White get the puck on the stick? Yes, he can. Can he clear it down? He can. And that will be an icing. But Shaker will take that and grab their changes as needed. So far in this 3rd period, Sylvania Northview winning faceoffs 5-0. And for the game up to that point in the first 2 periods, Northview has been winning 21-13. However, the shot totals 22-13 advantage Shaker. Shots on goal 18-9. Shaker doubling them up on that stat. And that's just something you really like to see from Shaker, as shots has been a really lacking stat for the men of white and red. Nico Daenerys pokes this one away from him, but it's kept inside the zone as Quentin Garnett couldn't get a stick on the puck. There, a great chance by number 6, but the shot just goes wide. Ian Hunter right in front of us, trying to clear it, and once again can't get past the... It in. Salmon sends this one down Will it be an icing? Yes, it will be. We get the hand raise and the whistle. And the face-off will be upcoming on Nico Daenerys' side of the ice. 12:02 left to go in period number 3. Shaker up by 2 after the first goal in the first period. That was from Ryan Kiltz. And just moments ago, Will Brokaw burying the second of the day for Shaker Heights. Mayhew to take this face-off. Once again, that lone sophomore on the Red Raiders squad. And he will lose it. Garnett off the backhand, trying to wrap it around to the captain, Sammy Gerber. He will work against number 15, and eventually it will take a bounce right to him. He'll take a shot all the way from the red line of center ice. And as Sylvania clears it, it's right back to Quentin Garnett. Shaker looking for a chance to maybe take the lead even further, but here's a shot, Daenerys. Saves it, and it'll go into the corner. There was a Wildcat in the net for a couple seconds there. He was just full on in a ball inside the netting, but he is okay. And it did take the netting off, and so we will have a face-off outside of the blue line. It's to the left side of Daenerys. Taking the face-off is Connor Mayhew. Cam Mayhew out as well as a defenseman. Kalergis the other defenseman. That first line of offense out in totality. Kalergis wraps this one around. It's to Brokaw. Brokaw off the backhand. I believe trying to center it, but it won't go. It'll go right to the goaltender, who just moves it away from him. Shaker sticking with it in the corner. Back to Brokaw. Brokaw trying to center it, nothing doing. 11 minutes left to go in the third and final period of play. This one dropped back to 22. He'll take a shot. Save made by Nico Daenerys. He'll give it up once, but then throw down the leather once more, and that will get the whistle, and the face-off is upcoming. What a game by Shaker. This is most definitely the best performance from the Red Raiders so far this season. Especially against such a top-tier team such as the Wildcats of Sylvania Northview. Tomorrow, once again, they will be facing Olentangy Berlin. Here's Kiltz on the rush moving forward along that left wing. Now to Moore. Moore takes a shot. And the puck goes onto the stick of Lenahan after the second chance was given up. Here's a shot by Lenahan and a good save by number 30. Garnett keeps it inside the point. Here's a shot, now it'll hit the stick of number 21 in the lane. Now here's a centering pass to Joey Moore. It's a goal. Joey Moore gets goal number 3 for the Red Raiders. It's a 3-0 game, and how about this? Great setup to the junior, Joey Moore. Woo-wee. Shaker, have yourself a day. 10:20 to go in this third and final period. Shaker up by 3. First goal by Ryan Kiltz. Moments ago, it was Will Brokaw. And then just about 30 seconds ago, it was Joey Moore. Kept in at the point. Nico Daenerys will keep it behind him. Quentin Garnett sends this one up. It's Joey Moore. Joey Moore on the left wing. He'll just dump this one in, and he'll chase it behind the net with the help of Ryan Kiltz. Lenahan set up in front of the crease, but no pass will get it to him. Great work by these Red Raiders. They have been really laying it on these Wildcats here today. And I believe it's really just because the shots have really been the difference for these Red Raiders in their games. And now here's a chance, and that just goes wide. Benincasa trying to force it out, but it goes over the boards and into the bench of the Red Raiders side. 9:24 to go. Shaker up by 3. Things are looking good for them to get their 2 points secured in a victory in the scoring of this Padua Holiday Tournament. So far, they're also winning this period 2-0, so that will get them an extra point as well. Cam Mayhew has it. He'll look up to his other freshman teammate, Colin Arth, but it's just out of his reach, and it'll be an icing. 9:11 left to go in the third. Shaker still up by that 3. Taking the face-off will be Arth. The other forwards out are Hunter and Salmon. Face-off, won by Arth. He'll send it right back into the goaltender to Daenerys, and it does not count as a shot on goal. And assistant captain Jonathan Gallard just going to talk to him right after that one. That was almost a little dangerous. It could have been an own goal. Here it's with Ian Hunter. Along the boards, he's bumped off the play. And boom, laying the hit is Ian Hunter. Now here's another chance. Saved by Nico Daenerys. Rebound given up. It's loose, but Arth will bank it off the boards, and it's still kept in. 22 with a shot. That's blocked by Cam Mayhew. Now 24, looking for a center. It's to 13. 13 draws the center to 16, and that won't go. And now we got an interference on number 2, Ian Hunter. And that seemed to be the right call. 8:37 to go in the final period. Shaker has a 2-goal cushion on the period, 3-goal cushion in the game. But now they have 2 minutes to kill on Ian Hunter's interference penalty. Face-off being taken by Sammy Gerber. It's the 4th power play for Sylvania Northview. They are obviously 0 for 3. Captain Sammy Gerber taking it once again. It's to the left side of Nico Daenerys. This time, once again, won by Sylvania Northview. Number 7 goes to point to 19. And he has no lane to shoot. Now to 9. 9 to 21 along the boards. Can Shaker take it the other way? Yes, they can. Sammy Gerber just will dump it on down. Not sure if he exactly wanted that to end up on the stick of Will Brokaw. But regardless, it doesn't. Oh, great turnover created by him. Looking to center it over to Sammy Gerber. Nothing doing. Now, it's Brokaw with a shot. And great chance once again. Big hit laid right there by number 13, Will Brokaw once again. He's got a goal in this one. And he has just made a great solid impact for the Red Raiders all season long. And now Brokaw down on the ice. Now he'll get up. He's surprised there's no penalty call as he was kept along the ice. Shaker will send this one over to the neutral zone. A minute left to go on a Hunter's minor penalty for interference. Quentin Garnett fighting for puck possession. He can't win it. It's number 8. Centering it to 16. 16 will, unfortunately for him, take it right back to the corner. Quentin Garnett holds him up against the boards. Number 6 going to take it over by the men in black and yellow. It's a shot that goes very much wide right into the corner. Now there's a shot. Not sure if that hit the blocker or if that just went wide. I believe it just went wide. Richard, the freshman, can't clear it out. Can the senior Quentin Garnett wrap it around with enough power? He cannot. Still kept inside of the blue line. 19 seconds to go on Hunter's penalty. Great play by Gerber. Can he clear it out? Yes, he can. Great play by the captain. 6:48 left to go. We play on. The clock keeps rolling as we play on. 5 seconds left to go in Hunter's minor penalty. This one's dumped on in. Shaker will take it over as Hunter is out of the box. He will hop on over to the bench. As for the moment, the forward trio is Lenahan, Moore, and Mayhew, but now Mayhew going to hop off in replacement as Ryan Kills. Now a bit of a mix-up on forward lines. It's going to be Ryan Lenahan, Ryan Kilt, and Will Brokaw out there. The defensive pairing, Cam Mayhew. Ooh. Cam Mayhew and Jonathan Kaler just now. Lenahan will hop off in replacement as Sammy Gerber. Kilts and Brokaw remain out there. Both Brokaw and Kiltz, goal scorers in this one. The other goal scorer was Joey Moore, number 24. He is not out on the ice at the moment. Killer just trying to clear. He cannot. Kept in at the point. Point to point we go. 19 ends this one all the way around to Brokaw. He's the man to pick it up. Down the ice we go. He was looking at Sammy Gerber. It's out of his reach. It's going to be an icing call. Shaker, for the moment, really in control of this game. 5:50 left to go. Shaker has a 3-goal lead. And my goodness, this was just not exactly expected, especially not with a 3-0 score. Granted, we didn't also expect Daenerys to be having himself the start between these pipes, and yet he is. And for the moment, still yet to give up a goal. Down the ice, he's looking to Connor Mayhew. That's out of his reach. Once again, it'll be an icing. Shaker looking for a long shot, a Hail Mary down the ice, but it's not exactly a Hail Mary since they have the 3-goal cushion. Braden White off the backhand, trying to send this one around the boards. It was a weak wraparound, and Northview's going to keep it in. Now McGinnis trying to clear. He cannot. Great tip, but it sends it just barely wide. McGinnis and White, the defensive pairing, out at the moment. Mayhew, Moore, and Lenahan, the forward trio. And now Mayhew loses his stick. Joey Moore going to take it up, kicking the puck back onto his stick. Good work by Lenahan and Moore to keep it going. Now the centering pass, no one's home except for a man in black and yellow. Lenahan trying to center it himself. It's poked away and into the corner. Battle for puck possession. Can Lenahan stick with it? He cannot, but now looks like we have a slashing penalty. And it was a slash on number 19. So for 2 minutes, that will kill 2/5 just about of the time. That's 2 minutes with 5 minutes left to go. Did that quick math there for you. Kalergis just not able to keep it in. We're all the way back in the defensive zone. Can he get it up to Kiltz? Just can't get the puck on his stick, but Moore will pick up the trash and move it up to Ian Hunter. Into the corner we go. Behind the net, what can Shaker do? To Richard. Richard doesn't have a lane to shoot. He'll send it over to co-defenseman Kalergis. Now to center it over, and that's not doing a good poke. We'll send it all the way back. Richard has the puck on his stick off the backhand. Struggling to keep it with him. But now he'll skate it up by his lonesome. He's taken down to the ice. No tripping, as he did play the puck well. And now it's number 21. Sending it up to the point, but at the point it's Ryan Kiltz. Cross ice to Ian Hunter. That's not going to connect. And now Shaker going to send out the first line of special teams. They still have 50 seconds on the power play. Quentin Garnett moving it forward. Ian Hunter hopping off. And now, is this too many men? The line changes seem to be a bit much for the Red Raiders. We'll see what the referee does determine here. And it's Ryan Lenahan. And I believe that, yes, that is too many men. So 4-on-4 ice hockey now. As Lenahan sits in the box. 46 seconds of 4-on-4 coming your way. Taking the face-off is going to be Will Brokaw for Shaker. He will win it. Benincasa moving this one up to the neutral zone. And now we got a whistle. Not exactly sure what the whistle was blown for, as I believe it touched a man on the bench. And so we're all the way back to the blue line right outside the Red Raiders zone. Garnett off the back end. He'll send it to co-defenseman Benincasa. Benincasa down the ice we go. It'll get to the neutral zone for 22 to pick up. 22 will find 16. 16 poked away from 22. Back to center at 17. And now Benincasa will get the puck on his stick. 16 seconds left to go. A number 19 slashing penalty. There, Brokaw taken down to the ice. .22 with a shot. Good kick save once again from Daenerys. 3 minutes left to go. Daenerys, once again, have yourself a day. Icing's waved off. Brokaw has it in the corner. He's the lone Red Raider over there. Keep in mind, Northview is now with the man advantage. 50 seconds more on that man advantage. Number 16 trying to flip it over to Nico Daenerys. Once again, a good save by 30. 2.5 left to go. Here's a shot. Good glove save once again. Nico! How about this kid named Nico? My goodness. And now we get a timeout from Northview. They've got 40 seconds more on the power play. And we'll see how Shaker can draw up some good defense in those final 40 of Lenahan's too many men on the ice penalty. 2:23 left to go in the third and final period. We're going to take a very brief break. My name is Vaughn Ullum. We'll be right back for the dying minutes of the game. Shaker up 3-0. Nico Daenerys in the crease. He's 2 minutes and 23 seconds away from a shutout. We'll see if he can keep it. 40 seconds left to go on Lenahan's too many men on the ice penalty. Sylvania wins it, and it's tipped. Ooh, that was close, but it's tipped just wide. 15 up to the point. 17. He holds on to it. He's up against Joey Moore. Over into the corner. We go to the captain, number 8. 8 back to the point. 17 to center of the blue line, and that gets through the traffic. It's still loose, and that gets just out of traffic to end up clearing it. Is Richard, and it hits off the ref. Tough break. 9 seconds left to go on the penalty. Daenerys is without his stick. It's by his left leg, and now it'll just be cleared out as 25 can't keep it inside the blue line. Keep in mind, we've got an empty net on the other side of the ice. Extra attacker out for the men of black and yellow. Can Shaker get another goal? Here's a shot. That goes wide. A minute and a half left to go. Here's another shot. Kalergis blocks it. Now here's a centering pass. 17 can't do much with it. Mayhew gonna skate it up. He'll aim for the empty net. 26 right in front of him, 25 right in front of him. And now centering it was to Joey Moore, but he can't pick it up cleanly. A minute 10 left to go. Does Northview have an efficient attack in them to muster up one single goal in the final minute? We now got a minute left to go in the third and final period. Shaker up by 3. 15 looking for a shot. Now Mayhew's got it. Can Mayhew send it down into the empty net? Can't stick with it. Now Cam Mayhew. Connor Mayhew and Cam Mayhew both having great games. Here's a shot. 16. Great save by Daenerys once again. The shot at his chest, it was relatively easy, but 42 seconds until he gets the shutout. Go, Nico! Arth to take this face off. It's to the left side of Daenerys. 5-on-6 ice hockey. We still have an empty net on the other side. Arth to take the face off. It'll be won by Sylvania. Here's a shot. Good Good tip, but a great save. Rebound chance. Great save. Woo-wee. How about this? Let's go, Nico. Taking this face off now. Well, we're waiting for a fifth skater out for the men of white and red. Let's go, Shaker! And the referee says the change was a bit too late. Here's a face-off to be taken by Sammy Gerber, except now we get a whistle. As Shaker will take the timeout since they didn't get the changes they needed. You might as well at this point. 36 seconds left to go, and my goodness, if only we had stats on Daenerys right now. Now the coach is talking back and forth with the referee, Shaker, upset with whatever happened on that change. 36 seconds. Daenerys, this close. Can he hang on?
21 shots on goal,
31 shots on goal for Northview to this point. Daenerys has saved all 31. Shout out to our lovely referee. Giving you a good look at the puck before he drops this one. It's Connor Mayhew to take the face-off. It's won by Northview. 24 up to the blue line. 19 takes a shot. Looking for a tip out in front. It'll go wide. 30 seconds left to go in the third and final period. Shaker clears it out. It's Brokaw to do so. 7 hanging on to it. He'll go right to Connor Mayhew in an empty net. He'll take the shot, and Shaker gets their fourth. 4-0 is your score, and that will more than likely be the final of this one. Shaker, 4-0, and Nico Daenerys, it's looking pretty likely he'll grab that shutout. He has just been incredible of late. And that's really ever since that Olentangy High School game, the final game of that Bowling Green State University tournament where he had the shutout. And it looks as though he'll get a shutout once again. Ian Hunter skates it down the ice. He's out there with Schneiberg and Salmon. Hunter going to rip a shot of his own. It's way too high. It's off the glass. And how about Nico Daenerys? And the team celebrates with him as he grabs another one. What a game by Shaker Heights. They come in as underdogs, 12th in the state. Of course, that's for my hockey rankings. 12th in the state. Sylvania Northview, 8th in the state. And my goodness, Nico Daenerys. Final stats of the game. Nico Daenerys, he faced 21 shots on goal. He faced 31 shots coming his way, except, of course, 10 of those were off target. Shaker, however, had 25 on goal, 30 shot attempts in total. The face-offs, 35-21. That is advantage Sylvania Northview. Face-offs have so far not exactly been the strong suit of these Red Raiders. And both teams had their chances on power plays. Northview had 5, Shaker had 3. And neither team capitalized on any of those chances. So Shaker comes away with 4.5 points. That's the most out of any of the teams we've seen so far. We still have one more game before the end of the night, and that is Olentangy Berlin, and that is Walsh Jesuit. Those two will face off at 9:40, I believe. And so that game should have already started. A late game for those two squads. Berlin actually facing off against Shaker tomorrow at 11 a.m. Once again, unfortunately, we will not be able to cover that as I have personal matters to attend to. But we will be back for the 8:40 game. That is against the Trojans of Findlay High School. But that is all from the Brunswick Auto Mart Arena. Shaker wins 4-0 with an incredible performance from Nico Daenerys, grabbing another shutout after his shutout win in Bowling Green. He'll grab another one against the 8th best team in the state. How about that? Turning things around is that senior goaltender. But that's all from us here in Strongsville, Ohio. We'll see you tomorrow at 8:40. We hope Shaker will clutch up for another win against Olentangy Berlin in the 11 o'clock game. Hope you enjoy this one. Again, camera angle, not exactly ideal. We'll see what we can work with in our connection tomorrow. My name is Vaughn Ullum. Thank you very much for joining us here in Strongsville. We will see you tomorrow at 8:40.